Good morning. I am so excited to have everybody here today. I am still on a vacation. We decided to extend it, which is the lovely, awesome thing that we get to do with being able to have our own business that goes anywhere we are. So tell me where you're from in the comments. I would love to hear that. I am from Oklahoma. I love that I get the opportunity to see and meet different people from different spaces and different places. And anyhow, so I love that. So this is something today I'm excited about. I love that I get to share with you all the different ways that we are able to make an online income without the extra struggle. So if you are just joining in and this is your first time on my live, just put me. I would love to see who is new in this area. And for those who are in the YouTube land, I would love to be able to shine a little love on you too. So just give me a hello, how are you? And would love to be able to visit with you during this time. I will have lots of notes. I've got my whiteboard here and I'm going to be able to do that today, and just you're going to want to take these notes. I am telling you right now, it is something that you are going to want to do because it's going to tell you the exact strategies. Hi, Kelly. Thank you for being here. Hi, Mav. Thank you for being here. But today, tell me where you're from, guys. Goodness. All of a sudden got a cricket. Debbie, BLV, Carol. Thank you, guys. Thank you for joining. I am so excited that we get to chat today. 5 things in order for you to have financial success. And these are things that have worked in our online business. And I would love to share those with you all. And we're getting some notes that we're going to be taking. So make sure that you are ready and prepared for the notes that we are going to be having here. If you are not a note taker, that is totally okay. I know a lot of people who would rather just see it and screenshot it. So screenshot away if you want to screenshot. But this is what we'll be talking about. Yep, there we go. All right, so this is what we will be talking about, and you will be able to see exactly the process that we have for these things. Guys, who's excited to be able to just make some extra income? And when I say extra, I don't mean just an extra $50. We do things where we are able to make $900 is our highest, our most popular selling product. And $900 a day is the littlest, right? $900 a day. Thank you so much, Jimmy, for being here. So guys, this is something that we really want to make sure that we get the word out, because we've seen, yes, it is an amazing program. Thank you. Yes. So, we want to make sure we get the word out. We're able to share with everybody how this has changed our lives. And, seeing that it has changed our lives, we want to make sure we show you the exact strategies on how it can change your life too. Guys, I am just a homeschooling mama who most of the time, doesn't have it together, okay? Like, let's just be real. I'm trying, scatterbrained and trying to run and do things, but this works for me and it works for our family, and I'm able to do it in just a 2-hour income earning focused day. And so that is a strategy I want to share with you guys today also. So tell me where you're from, guys. If you have not already and you're just joining, tell me where you're from. I am actually on vacation. This has allowed us to be able to do this and have an extended vacation. Normally a vacation for us would have been just, like 2-3 days because of responsibilities for different jobs and things like that. But we actually are extending it out. And so we'll have a full 2 weeks that we are going to be gone. And this has allowed us to be able to do it. And so we are so excited about that. That is something that we want you guys to experience too. So if you like to travel, put a 2 in the comments. I want to hear, do you like to travel? I love to travel, but I just don't get to do it very often. Yeah, awesome. I love that, Jimmy. I love that. That is so awesome. And so, this is so awesome. He's getting to make memories with his girlfriend and have, that's what this is about. It's not even about how much extra dollar, you know what I mean? Like, it is truly about making those memories with your family. And this is me and my daughter, and that's what we're here doing. Our vacation this go around is we are actually with family visiting. My daughter's adopted, and we are with her birth family, and we're just making memories and doing all the things. Yesterday we spent all day at a water park, which is why I look extra red. But it was so fun to just enjoy that and not have to worry. And I didn't have to look at my phone. It stayed in a locker all day because I have a business that is doing the work for me while I'm out having fun. And that is the greatest part right there. We get an opportunity to set up a system that's completely done for you. You just plug in your own information, and from there, you get to see exactly how that works for you while you're out enjoying that time. And that is something that it has been a blessing for our family. It is on autopilot, and I was out there going down all these huge slides with my kid making memories, right? Like, that's what it's about. So if you want to have, let's just say it this way. If you are sick and tired of missing those types of memories with your family, put me in the comments, because this is for you. If you are so sick and tired, thank you for the love. Thank you so much for the love. But if you're sick and tired, of missing those types of memories with your kiddos, like, this is what this is for. This is for an opportunity for you as a parent to not miss any more of those memories, right? You don't want to miss any more of those memories. You want to be able, hi, Julia. Thank you. Hi, Toe. Hi, Aaron. Hi, is it B&D? Hi, thank you guys so much. I'm assuming, is that a bulldog picture? You have bulldogs? Awesome. All right, so we're a puppy loving family for sure. We are a puppy loving family. Hi, Jenna. Thank you guys. Once again, put where you're from in the comments. If you have not, I'm really excited to be able to have an opportunity to share with you guys the exact strategy we're using. So today we are going to talk about the 5 things that you need in order to have financial success. So if you're wanting financial success for you and your family, and you're tired of doing the same old, and you're exhausted, and you're just, wearing yourself out, because that's where we were. We were wearing ourselves out. Guys, like I said, I am just a mama doing life. But you know what? I was so wore out. So wore out. I was doing all the things, and I was not getting anything from it. Like, I was constantly feeling that pain, that exhaustion, that overwhelm. And it was all because of finances. Guys, if you are in a position where finances is what's wearing you down, like, change it. You can change it. And if you think you can't change it, I'm going to give you hope today. I'll be your hope dealer, okay? Because we didn't have hope. We didn't think that there was a way we could get out of the hole that we were in. But this has given us an opportunity where we can do that now. And because we get to do that, like, guys, it's making all the difference. It's why we could go do those things with our kiddo yesterday, right? Or me, my husband's back at home. This is just a girls' trip. If you want just a girls' trip with your kid, or your son, or however many you got, this lets you do it. Is this not the cutest cup? I got this at a Buc-ee's, guys. It says mama, mommy, mom, and bruh. Guys, is that not adorable? My daughter is like, okay, so let me be honest. So this is like my daughter. This is my son. Every time I say something, he goes, bruh. That's a teenage boy for you. So, yes. Anyway, so as soon as I seen that cup, I was like, okay, I gotta have that cup. So, who here has a kiddo, a teenager, and you're learning like new things? Like, okay, because that's just how it is. But yeah, so my son does call me bruh, and I'm like, you know what? At least he's talking to me. But no, my son he's great. He's so amazing. So, okay. So that's what we're going to do. And I want to get right down to it. And you guys, you may want to screenshot this. So here's the 5 things in order to be financially successful. Okay. 5 things in order to be financially successful. Okay. Number 1, put what you think it might be in the comments. I'm fixing to show you. All right. So number 1, a vision. You have to have a vision in order to be, goodness, I've got the hiccups. In order to be financially successful, You need to have a vision. And let me tell you why you need to have a vision. If you have no vision, you have no future. If you have no vision, you have no dreams. If you have no vision, you have no destination, right? Yeah. So that's the deal. Vision, and put, if you've lost your vision, just put a thumbs up in the comments. If you have lost your vision for what you want to do for your family, put it in the comments. If you're in a 9-to-5 that's absolutely depleting you, put a 1 in the comments. I want to see, guys, how many of you are in a 9-to-5 that's absolutely depleting you, that by the time you get home, you are so exhausted that your entire body and process are just worn down and you don't have anything left to give when you get home. Guys, this is real life. This is real life. We have lived this life, okay? My husband got laid off from a job that was like that. And we were like exhausted all the time from his exhaustion, right? Because it doesn't just wear on you, it wears on the family. And now we look back and we're like, that being laid off was probably the best blessing that we could have ever gotten. Was it hard? Oh my gosh, yes. Were we having to scrounge and figure out how to pay our bills? More than yes, okay? Like, that's just part of it. Hi, is it B Paradise, Gurprit, so yeah. These are things, this is real life, right? Like, if you have lost your job or been laid off, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Or maybe you are in the process of, you could be laid off. And so you have that fear that's building up. So what you need is a vision for how you're going to move forward. You need a vision for how to discover what you're going to do moving on. Guys, this is what I do. I have a vision and I speak it, right? I will make 1,000 six-figure earners. I will make sure 1,000 families get help, right? Like, these are visions. So what is your vision? And then once you have your vision, you need to write it down. Write it down and figure out, okay, and I don't mean just write down the basics, right? Don't just write down like how I gave it, for instance, of I will make this amount of money, but how will you make this amount of money? When will you make this amount of money? Why will you make this amount of money? And I hate to use that word because they don't like that word, but think about that. If you don't have a vision, do you really have anything to go towards the future? You have to look ahead and say, you know what? I am worth this. I can do this. You know why? Thank you, Tiffany, for being here. Nanny, thank you. Guys, you have to have this vision so you can move forward and do better, right? There's always a better, okay? There's always a better that you can do. There's always something you can improve on, even if it's the tiniest little thing. For our family, the vision was we will no longer allow our kids to see us as not fun because we were overwhelmed, overstressed, and overworked and underpaid, right? We were so exhausted financially. This changed that for us. So do you have a vision? Do you have a vision? I just want to hear, do you have a vision? Because if you do not have it, and if you do, put it in the comments. Write it down. Write it down. Hi, Harley. Thank you for being here. Yeah. If you have no vision, then what are your goals? Even for tomorrow, let alone for, another week or another month. Like, I told myself when we started this and we could teach other people how to do the same exact process we're doing, that is a proven 100% profit process, I just told myself, you know what? Even if I could help 10 families, that's huge, right? If I can help 10 families become debt-free, that's 10 families who are living their goals, who are living by their dreams now instead of letting their dreams fade away. So, is vision something that you have, or have you lost your vision? If you've lost your vision, just start writing it. Start writing it. If you are living in that stuck mindset of things from the past that have held you down, of maybe how you failed over and over and over again, failure is not getting knocked down. Failure is not getting back up. That's what failure is. So are you going to choose that today? Are you going to choose to get back up? I was in a process of my mindset being so overwhelmed from having to go to food banks. Hi, Freedom with Sarah. Having to go, try and figure out how to get shoes and clothes and all that for my kids. that I had gotten in this loss of vision. If you have lost your vision, I want to give it back to you today. I want to be some hope for today. Guys, all you got to do is you write it down. You write it down and you say, you know what? This is how I want this to be. I want A, B, and C to happen. And I'm going to do it. You tell yourself, our words are powerful. What you speak to yourself and what you speak to others, you believe. You start believing that. So start believing. And then you start, there is like a fly or something that is bothering me. I promise I'm not swatting at the air. All right. But you believe that. You believe that. So why not start saying positive? Start saying, I am going to do this. I am going to be a 6-figure earner every single month. I am. Because once you start saying these things, you start believing these things, you get excited about these things, right? That's what you do. And I want you to be excited about it because that's what I had to do. I had to have a new vision. I had to have someone who gave me hope. The system gave me hope. And you know what? We paid off our investment within the first 30 days. It was really more like the first 2 weeks because when I first sat down, I spent about 2 weeks really just getting to know the system. And then I was like, you know what? I'm going to quit getting to know the system. I'm going to use the system. And so I did it. And when I started using it, my vision was just getting bigger and bigger. And I'm like, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Look at how many families we can help with this. Guys, you could help not just yourself, but other families. That's a big deal. I'm so excited to share with you exactly how we did that. Guys, vision is number one. If you don't have vision, what do you have? What do you have? Guys, put in the comments if you need hope today. Just put in the comments, yep, that's me. I need hope because that's where I was. I had no hope. I had lost my hope. I had lost my hope. Guys, you can go to wildheartdailypay.com. You can go there and you can see the exact same process that we used. I am pouring out my heart to you today in hopes that you will be able to do the same process that we are. But the thing is, you can't just do it and expect it immediately. You got to put in the work, right? You got to put in the work. Are you willing to put in the work? I would love for you to be willing to put in the work. Are you willing to do that? Goodness, I'm just so excited that I can tell you guys this stuff and share this stuff. Hi, Sammy. Hi, Valerie. Hi, Sean. Piper. Hey, Bubba. Thank you so much for being here. So, number 2. What's that lead us to? You got to be coachable. You got to be coachable. You know why you've got to be coachable? Because if you come into this and you're like, I can do this. I don't need anybody's help. I'm going to do it my way or the highway. Well, you know what? You just came into a system that's already proven and it's already working and you're trying to change it. So what's going to happen if the system that's proven is working and you change it? It's not going to work, right? It's not going to work. If you're going to keep doing the things that you've always done, you're going to keep getting the things you've always gotten. So why not, if you're going to change and be coachable and be able to work a system? Change and be coachable for being able to do what you need to do to make sure your family gets that food on the table, right? Because that's the biggest thing. That's the biggest thing. If you want to do and make a 6-figure income and you want to be successful with finances and you want to be completely debt-free, then you got to retrain your brain, right? You got to retrain those processes. You can't always be doing the same things you had always done. If you keep doing the same things that you have always done, why? Why would you stay in that rut? Why not change it? Is change hard? Absolutely change is hard, especially. But you know what you can do? You can retrain your brain. So just do that. And you know how you retrain your brain? You plug in every day. And that's what I did. I plugged in every single day and I still plug in. I'm still learning. But here's the deal. You can learn and you can earn at the same time, or you can not be coachable and you can walk away from the amount of income that you could be making that could change your entire life. Do you want to learn and earn at the same time, or do you want to walk away and be like, well, I tried it, but I'm going to give up just because you didn't want to be coachable? Guys, what's your vision and are you coachable? Is that something that you are? You know if you're coachable or not. You know if you walk in and you're Grumpy McGumpertons, and you know if you walk in and you're Miss Positive Polly. You know if you're that person. You know, if you look at life as a low down, dirty yuckiness all the time, or if you look at life as like, you know what, I am going to change that. So change it. Change it. Change your thought process so you can be the 6-figure monthly income earner that you need to be. For your family, you know, what's your why? My why is because I was so sick and tired. Thank you, GD, for being here. Thank you. Is it Abook? I don't know. I'm sorry. Chris, thank you for being here. But you know what your why is better than I know what your why is. My why was I was an awful person with my mindset for my kids. My kids said, you are not fun anymore because of the fact I was overwhelmed, I was exhausted, I was worn down for our finances. Do you want to be that person? No, you don't want to be that person. When your kids say you're not fun, that's not fun for you to hear, right? And you immediately say, I've got to make a change. If you're a good parent, you're going to say that. You know, do kids say stuff all the time that they don't mean? Absolutely. But this was an instance where my kiddo, she meant it. And she tells you what she thinks, right? That's just who my kiddo. Give me a 2 if you have one of those. If you have a kiddo who just says it like it is. I got blessed with 2 of those. And sometimes it hurts what they say. But they are so powerful to teach me. Your kids can teach you. Get out of this. Quit being overwhelmed. Get out of this and do what you need to do, right? Be coachable. If you want to be coachable, you want to learn how to do something differently and increase your financial gain, this is it. Guys, go to wildheartdailypay.com. I really want to show you. The exact system. It's a 6-figure income earning system that is proven. You work 2 hours a day. You get 100% profits. How could you not want to do that? Guys, imagine this. Imagine that by the end of this year, you did not have to stress about where you were going to get the finances to take care of family, where you were going to get the finances to take care of that sick mom or dad, where you were going to get the finances to take care of your kiddos' food needs, clothes needs, housing needs, right? You know, at the end of this year, a lot of people celebrating holidays, right? Imagine if you could look forward and say, you know what? I don't even have to worry about that. If I want to go buy my kiddo something, I don't even have to wait until the holidays. I can do it now, right? Do that. Think about it. Be coachable. Have a mindset shift. Be coachable and have a mindset shift right there. Okay. Number 3. You guys ready for this? Number 3. If you want to be successful financially, you need to be consistent. Guys, are there days I don't want to be consistent? Are there days I'm exhausted? Yes, there are. Are there days when I'm worn down? Yes. Guys, things you don't know is that autoimmunes, they take their toll on me, right? They take their toll. Some days I can't give a 2-hour workday, and that's okay. That's why my system's working for me. But you know what? Being consistent is doing that. We batch create a lot. You know why I batch create? Because this system gives me so much time with my family, and I want to batch create. The only thing I don't batch create is my lives. Now, do you have to do lives? No. Do you have to do postings? No. But you know the thing you need to do? You need to be able to step out and be consistent with whatever it is that you choose to do with this system. There's a 2-hour income earning workday, and I'm telling you right now, when you do this system, whether you're posting ads or social media, or you're making sure your system's working for you, you need to be consistent. And that's why it's number 3. You need to have your vision set. Once you have that written down, I want you to read it daily. After you do that, you need to be coachable. You just do. You can't learn a system if you don't want to change your mindset, right? And then you need to be consistent with that. This is something, thank you guys so much for being here. I appreciate you being here. Guys, tell me where you're from in the comments if you have not already told me. Okay, tell me where you're from in the comments. I'd love to hear. Okay, so be consistent. Consistency is absolute key in all these things, okay? Consistency is what helps you see. Now, let's say that you're doing this and after 30 days, you're like, oh, well, poor pitiful me, I didn't make anything. Go back and look. How consistent were you? Alberta, Canada, so nice. Oh, hi, Robin. How are you? Yes, Canada. I've always wanted to go to Canada. I've heard it's a very beautiful, beautiful country. Yes. So, you know what? And give me some taps on that screen, guys. Give me some love if you're hearing this. You cannot look back and say, I've been consistent if you've only posted like one thing on social media for 30 days and expect after 30 days of 30 posts to make a difference in someone else's life. Guys, there is a system here and we follow it and we do it with consistency and you are going to see. Now, is this a get rich quick thing? No, you have to put in the work. You need to put in the work. And you know what? There's this story. I love this story about Tim. Tim had done this for, I think he said it was close to 45 days, right? He had done this for close to 45 days. And he was like, he hadn't made anything at that point. And he was like, but he hadn't also reached out to the community and there was things he wasn't doing. He got into the community. He's like, hey, you know what? I've been in here for 45 days. These are the things I'm doing, but I'm still so excited about this system because I see that it's working so much for so many families. What do I need to do? Well, they said A, B, C, and D here. This is what you need to do. And do you know what? He, every single month, has made no less than 10K. Guys, you got to be consistent. You have to be consistent. You have to do these things. I just love that story about Tim because it's such a awesome story that this isn't just to go out and make 10K that month immediately. Now, are there people that do that? Yes, there's some that's made 30K in their first month. You know what I mean? But is it going to be like that for everybody? No, because you know what? I don't know you. I don't know your work ethic. I don't know your vision. I don't know if you're coachable. I don't know if you're going to be consistent. But you know what? For my family, we had our investment back within the first 30 days. We are making $900 days. And I'm excited about that. And I love that I get to share about that. Guys, if you would love, let alone to make $900 a month, but a $900 day, put a 2 in the comments. That's something that's a big deal. You want to be able to do that for your family, right? And maybe your goal is not the same as my goal, and that's okay. That's awesome. Maybe your goal is to make an extra $100 a day. Awesome. Maybe your goal is to make an extra $100 a week. Awesome. You know what? The system works for that. It is your business, your online business. You're doing what you need to do. So, are you coachable? Are you consistent? Are you going to be able to put in the work for that to have a successful financially gaining business? Are you? Only you know that, right? Only you know that. Only you know if you're going to be consistent. All right. So the fourth thing is that you are going to need to continue learning. If you are going to have financial gain for a 6-figure income and be successful, you need to be willing to put in the work to keep learning. Now, what I love about this system, guys, this is so exciting. I love this. Okay. What I love about this system is I have learned and I earn. So I'm learning and I'm earning at the same time. I'm not waiting 6 or 12 months or 2 years to finish with, a degree or something like that before I can start earning. I am learning at the same time and I'm earning at the same time. Guys, that's just exciting. I have a bachelor's degree and it took me 4 years and then they were like, well, we can only pay you minimum wage. What? I just spent all this money on a high-end degree where they told me I would be starting out at this amount. But you know what? That was the average amount for a very large state and we don't live in a very large state. They didn't tell me all those things, right? So now I'm in a system where I'm learning and I'm earning and I earned within my first 30 days and I'm still learning. Guys, this is a continually learning system. You're going to keep learning, but you know what? You do it at your pace. You don't do it, in a certain amount of time and you don't want to do that. You know why? Because retention. You want to make sure you retain at least that 80%. You know what I mean? And if you're putting in and you're learning all day long and your brain is exhausted, you're not even taking in maybe 20%, right? So you want to be able to do it at your own pace. You know how well you learn. You know how well you take in things. You know how well you have distractions, right? Kiddos or other jobs or whatever it might be. And that's what for me. So for me, I set a thing. You know what? I'm going to learn at least 30 minutes to an hour every day. Now, do I get that every day? No, but I give myself grace. And you know why? Because I'm a mom. I've got kids. I'm cooking dinners. I'm homeschooling. I have other things and this works around it. So you know what I do? When I go for a walk in the morning, I just plug in the training and I listen to it So I'm listening while I'm walking, gives me something. Then when I get back, I'm immediately in mom mode. I'm doing what I need to do for my kids. So that's what works. That is something that for our family, that works. Now, you might be able to put in a full hour, 2 hours a day and sit and write and take notes, and that's awesome. Yay. I'm excited about that. For us, learning has been a big deal. You know why? Because I'm not tech savvy. I am not a tech savvy person, and yet I'm doing this. Right? So if you are not a tech savvy person, that's okay. You don't have to be a tech savvy person. But this system gives you every single thing you need to have a 6-figure income if you are willing to create a vision, be coachable, be consistent, and then continue learning every time you get an opportunity. If you don't continue learning and training your brain, will you ever get better? Will you ever increase? Right? You want to do that because why do I want to do this? So I can teach other people. I want them to experience the same thing my husband and I are experiencing after coming off of being in poverty level, right? And when I say poverty level, I truly mean it. We had no food in the cabinets, no food to give our kids, and I'm going to food banks, and we're about to lose our home because we both lost our jobs. Guys, this system gave us hope when we had none, and I really want it to give you hope too. If you want to learn how to be a 6-figure income earner monthly, then you need to go here. Go to wildheartdailypay.com. I am telling you right now, this has made a huge difference in our life. This is my own personal website. You go there, you just plug in your email, okay? Once you plug in your email, you can hit reply or anything like that because I'm going to shoot you an email right over, right? I'm going to do that. That's my system at work for you. That's that automations I was talking about. That's that on autopilot I was talking about. When you are able to do that and you are able to see exactly how the system works, if you go to wildheartdailypay.com, you're going to see exactly how the system works. It works on autopilot. So I can spend time with my kids and I can do the errands I need to do. Yesterday, like I said, we were at the water park all day and my system was working for me. Guys, that's what this is about. Having more time to do the things you love and not being held away, hostage is how some people feel in their jobs, right? If you have felt hostage ever in a job, put a 3 in the comments. I am telling you right now, that is something that happens. That's truth. That's truth. I have felt that before. I have felt like every single day, I don't want to go, but I know I have to go because I know I have to pay the bills. This is a system where I am able to do all those other things and just work 2 hours a day, and I plug in my information and then it works the rest of the day because technology is amazing, right? Technology is amazing. Here's the deal. I am not a what am I trying to say? I'm not a techie person, right? I'm not a techie person, but because this has shown me step by step exactly what I need to do, this has given me the opportunity to be able to plug in and play. Plug in and do what I need to do in the mornings. I just follow those simple steps and then I go about my day. I would not have been able to just throw my phone in some locker yesterday while I spent 8 hours at a water park if that wasn't working for me. But I can because the system, it's proven, it works. Guys, did you know this system, these systems, digital systems are making like over $1 billion a day now? $1 billion a day. If you want to be part of a system that's continuing to grow like that, where you can earn that and make 100% profits, you need to go to wildheartdailypay.com and look at all the information I have there. I am so excited about this because this is something that my husband and I had been only dreaming about. See, but our vision wasn't big enough. We thought, well, we can dream about it, but we can't do it. We changed our vision and we realized, you know what? We can own an online business. We can teach ourselves. And then we were like, wait, this system teaches us so we don't have to teach ourselves, right? Like, we are just so excited about that we have that opportunity to show other families and they can get out of that strain, that stress, that overwhelm, that exhaustion financially that we were in. If you have ever felt that financial exhaustion, guys, give me some comments because it's truth. It's there. When you look at your kids and you're like, I don't know how to provide for them, like that is, it's like you can't breathe. I wasn't sleeping. My stomach was upset all the time. I had this overwhelming anxiety. It was weighing down on my family because of finances. And now that's not there. That's not there. I get to get up every day I get the opportunity to do this and I get to share it with others. And I would be amiss if I didn't, because I'm seeing that consistency and learning daily, the system, is what is helping our family make $900 days. So if you want to make $900 days, learning is a big step, right? You need to be able to be, what is your vision for your family? Is your vision where you're at right now? Or are you wanting to change that? Because we thought that you wouldn't be able to change it. We just thought we would always be broke. We would always be poor. We would always have people looking at us like we were the struggle family. And now we're not. Now we're on vacation and extending it for a whole nother week, right? Like literally extending it because of this business, this online business. This is not an MLM, guys. It is not an MLM. And you know why it's not an MLM? It's not an MLM because of the process that you don't continually pay somebody else out of your pocket, right? You make a one-time purchase. We give you all the blueprint. And from there, anything that's made comes directly to your pocket, right? That's an MLM is where they take the money from you and little by little people all above you get something, right? Where the CEOs of that get, all that. Guys, what's your definition of an MLM? Because to me, a CEO gets bigger pay than the vice or president, that gets paid better than the vice president, that gets paid than the, do you see what I see? The manager and then the worker, like that's my definition. So think about that. If you're in a position where you could lose your job any day and time, like we did, both losing our jobs, right? If you are in that position, like, why not do something different where you have something working for you, even if on the side? Or maybe you're like a lot of our people. We have a lot of realtors and like boutique owners and things like that. They do this system because it helps them get their automations, autopilot for their system. So it's working for them while they're out and they're doing, their other stuff. This, there's different types of customers, obviously, that you would work towards. There's different types of customers. And that's just part of it. That's part of a good business mindset. Okay, so let's talk about number 5. Okay. All right. In order to have a good financial setting, okay, you need to be able to invest. You need to be able to invest. Now, this is less than a cost of a phone. Literally, like less than the cost of a phone. So when I say that because you're not just investing financially, right? You're investing into your business. You're investing to make your business what it needs to be so that you can be a bigger, brighter, bolder self for your family. Now, if you don't invest in yourself, did you put anything in the line? No, you didn't. You didn't put anything on the line if you did not invest for yourself. So, and you can go to wildheartdailypay.com. You can see we have 4 different programs, 4 different levels. It doesn't have to be outrageous to start your own online business, okay? These are levels. These are levels that help families like us who couldn't afford that. We took a step out and we were like, even $100 was a lot for us, right? But you know what? We decided we were worth more than that, and we took a step out and did the 900 program. You know why we did the 900 program? Because you can resell those rights all the way up to that. And we believed, we had a vision. We believed that we would be able to do that straight across the board. And did we? Yeah, because we believed in ourselves. We did. And I'm excited because I get to be here and I get to show you that. Now, I want you to go there for yourself and see it because I want you to have a safe and secure, decision. I want you to see and make your decision and feel safe in that because that's something that's important to our family. We like to feel safe and secure in our decisions. We like to pray over them and like to talk about them. Now, I have some people and they're like, I'm seeing this. I am going all in. And that's amazing. I love that. They also usually are the ones who just go and they get it. You know what I mean? Like I said, you may make $30K in your first 90 days because you were willing to do this. Okay. If you are willing to learn a system, we're going to teach you, we're going to give you our 7 days launch to profit in that Legacy Builders program. So go there and look at the Legacy Builders and you're going to see that 7-day launch to profit. When you see that 7-day launch to profit, you're going to be like, oh, wow, I can do this. Like I can do this. This is something I can do. That's what you're going to see. And I'm excited for you to see it because it's something that changed our family's life. So, does anyone need to take a screenshot of that? Please feel free to. But investing in yourself is a big thing. Believing in yourself is a big thing. This is something that I didn't do for a long time. But when I stepped out and I believed, you know what? This is good for our family. This is good and I can see the goodness in it. Then I wanted to make sure that I showed every single person I met because I was seeing how it was changing our lives, not just financially. Guys, yes, we are making more income than we have ever made with this business, okay? But here's the other thing. We also are changing the lives of our kiddos. We're spending more time together. We're able to sit down and have those family dinners or go out and eat if we need to, right? We're able to take 2-week trips to see family and make memories. I love this. I love this. I'm excited about it. I want you to be excited about it too. If you want to see the exact processes that I use to make daily income, you can go to wildheartdailypay.com. You can see it for yourself. It's wildheartdailypay.com. That's it. You just go there and you can see that. I want you to see exactly how we create our 2-hour workday. And if you have questions, guys, go enter in your email, watch that video. It's a very short, like less than 15-minute video. Watch that video and we explain to you the exact process we use, okay? And in those exact processes, you can email me. You can be taking notes and then you can just shoot me an email. Let me know what your thoughts are, where your questions are, so you can see exactly the process. These are things that you need to be successful, but do you want to see the exact process? You need to go to wildheartdailypay.com. Then you can see all of it. I am so excited, guys. If you are still here and you have not told me where you're from, please put it in the comments. I'm trying to hit every single place on my lives. I love being able to see and meet new people from all the different places and just be able to have an opportunity to really get to know other people and see what their lives are doing, because I want you to do something big. I want you to do something bold. I want you to be able to change the way you're going, right? Change that trajectory. You no longer have to go over here where you're broke, you're beaten down, you're exhausted. Now you can go over here where you have hope and you have truth and you have something you can do with integrity. Guys, I'm so excited for you joining my live today. I cannot wait to be able to spend more time throughout my lives. I'm here every day at 9 a.m. unless there's something that happens. And I just want to be able to teach you more things each day like this, where you can truly learn the visions that we have. If you have any questions at all, put them in the comments, or you can always go to wildheartdailypay.com and email me back. And I would love to be able to see exact processes and show exact processes for you. All right, thank you so much for being here. If you are seeing this as a replay, just type replay in the comments. I love to see who all does the replay. Thank you so much. You guys have a very, very blessed and wonderful day.